Let's get this real quick. Is Spear Field a projectile attack? No, it's melee. Yeah. Okay, we got the waypoint here, so we'll go back to Hunting Grounds. Yeah, Spearfield I think we'll do more like for just the named mobs. Pop a Spearfield on them to get a little bit extra damage, especially if they don't move too much. Oh, Matthew Lee, thank you so much for that gift bomb earlier on YouTube, dude. Going ham over there today. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. Oh, what is this? See, like, that's a great use for it.
That was almost a challenge.
Okay. What do I want here? Maybe on Spearfield we could do a faster attack. We got lots of options. Could also just make it a lot bigger. Thanks, Strawberry. Appreciate it, man. So many options. I love it. Cohh does love size. I do. I'm what's called a size queen. Yeah. I do like him girthier. We'll do martial tempo for now. Let's see if we like this. This is just a good one to have anyway. So, yeah, man. A little bit faster. I like it. Can help put it between the hits. Please tell me Huntress gets more interesting at later levels. Oh, I did. My first time playing it right now. There's Ogrim Farmlands.
Breathe to try. Hold on.
Ow. Oh. Great. Perfect. Set on down to here. I think we're going to move down to... We should probably look up here and see if there's anything else we want to get on the way down. I don't think we want to get the parry stuff. Doing a lot with bleeding right now. Not doing any projectiles. Could work on some stun stuff. Escape velocity isn't bad. We could grab that on the way down. Maiming Strike could be good. Yeah, Maiming Strike could be really good. "25% more skill speed when offhand is empty and you have a one-hand martial weapon equipped in your main hand." That could be great for us because we were just talking about not wanting to use an offhand. Interesting. That might work. That might work. Okay, let's keep going. Cool. Netty says, many have been recommending that. Okay. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see like how much of a disadvantage we get from losing the stats and everything off that item, especially endgame. But because at the end of the day, like you're only getting a 25% melee speed increase for the cost of all of those different stats. I don't know. Maybe decent early, but that might get not so hot. Hey, Beyond, what's up, buddy? Do I plan to do more Rise of the Ronin? My current plan is to do some more Rise of the Ronin after Yakuza in the Cozy. Of course, that may change, but that's kind of the current plan. I do want to play more Rise. Now that we have like the PC version, I will probably go back to it a lot more since it's kind of like the final version. Yep.
I've been itching for a good hunt.
I'm just gonna keep punching this dude in the face. Ow, 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 ow. This is fine. Woo!
There's no
Okay.
beast alive can best me.
Damn. Nice. A chance shard. That's kind of cool. All right, let's go ahead and grab
Have
these
enough
just
in
to
the
sell.
pack
We're gonna
already.
go ahead and head back. Awesome. Nice little tip, by the way. You can just hold down Control and left click on the hooded one, and he automatically identifies all your items.
I have a little while. See, well, you pay them.
Pretty fun.
None of it's junk. Trust me. Farewell, hero.
I don't know how to. It's in my.
Might take 2 clicks if he has dialogue. Oh, it's fair. Yeah, good point. Boop.
It seems shadows haunt us both.
Okay. Disengage level 3.
Disengage flips back.
We're actually using that. Let's do another hit to strength. And we'll start working down here. Great. Okay. Awesome. Is Huntress out now? It is. Yes. CohhCarnage joining the suffering of early game Huntress. Oh, I know. I'm looking forward to the difficulty. Yeah. We're only at like number 1 or act 1 right now, so. Craig, did I have a good holiday? I had a great holiday, dude. It was fantastic. Thank you for asking. If you want to get OP with spears, I recommend beelining the spear nodes in the bottom right. That is exactly what I'm doing. I appreciate that. Literally exactly what we're doing. Break with Stomping Ground feels really good. I agree.
Come on. Bleed out.
Hey, Call the Swordsman says, welcome back, Cohh, with the YouTube sub. Thanks, man. Thank you, thank you. What age would you say is a perfect age for kids to enjoy Disney World? The thing about Disney World that I've realized is it doesn't have the same effect if they don't really understand a lot of what's there. And there's a lot of like, there's a lot of things at Disney World that are meant for older audiences. So like one of the things that I've realized is like my kids have never seen Star Wars. I've never seen Indiana Jones. So we're actually going to start a movie night and start watching those with our kids and stuff. And like basically we're going to start watching all the stuff that was at Disney because we've realized that like, you know, they're probably old enough for some of them. The first Star Wars are only PG. They're not even PG-13. So that's the big thing. So I would say if you're like a big Disney family, if you watch a lot of the stuff that's already at Disney, then, you know, earlier is better. But if the kids like don't know anything about them, if they've never seen Star Wars, never seen Indiana Jones, any of that stuff, I'd say like my 8-year-old had a really good time. My 6-year-old had a really good time. My 3-year-old had a really good time. But I mean, he was more connected to like the Toy Story areas and the Moana areas and stuff like that. So, yeah. So to answer your question, the age of Disney really depends on what you want to do there. If you bring younger kids, then you'll want to stick to the parks that have like Toy Story, Moana, you know, the Mickey and all that stuff. But like the Hollywood park, for instance, the Hollywood park is Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and the Star Wars area was crazy. Like the Star Wars area was super cool. Even for someone like me that hasn't even seen the later ones, it was still really awesome. So I'm actually finally, after decades, going to watch all the Star Wars movies because I'm going to watch them with my kids. Because I want my kids to be able to see all that and understand it also. It's finally going to happen. Yep. I've never seen a Star Wars movie past episode 1. I watched the original 3 like 100 times. But then when episode 1 came out, I saw it one time in the theaters and hashtag not my Star Wars and never saw another one. I was like, this doesn't really feel like Star Wars. This is weird. So, yeah, and I've never seen another Star. The only thing I've seen of Star Wars since then is The Mandalorian. And I did really like The Mandalorian. Mandalorian was good. Ooh, a level 4. Hell yeah.
So, wow. Please. Good luck, hero.
Skip all the modern ones. Well, the problem is like the Disney stuff focuses on, not focuses, but there's a lot of stuff at Disney that's on the newer ones. So, yeah. May check them out if nothing else, just to know the people. We'll see. We're gonna watch all the originals and the Indiana Jones and stuff first, so we got time. We got time. Break level 4, ba-boom. Love to see it. You gonna watch them in release order? Yeah. Yeah, release order. Doo-doo-doo. All right, looking good here. Bam! How's the update been? I've been enjoying the update. I've liked this patch so far. It's very slow. Everything hurts a lot. I think one of the reasons I don't mind this update is I don't mind games like... I like ARPGs that are much slower. But I can say it does not feel like PoE 1. Like, this is a very distinctly different flavor. So, that is palpable. Yeah. Did we do Indiana Jones? Dude, they have this thing at Disney called the Indiana Jones Stunt Special or something. And my kids love that. My oldest, Rowan, is like, I want to watch Indiana Jones. I want to see Indiana Jones. Yeah, it was really cool. It's basically just like a 45-minute stunt show. They just did stunts the whole time. It was cool. Okay, so let's do... We'll do magnified on the spear field for now. Make it even bigger. That will work. I don't like how they nerfed the Herald buffs. They're all useless now. Oh, yeah. I haven't seen the Herald nerfs yet. I think we're done here. Yep. Okay. Let's go to the farmlands, and then we'll warp over to Freythorn, which we already got the waypoint in. Are you going to do the Triple I event on the 10th? I think so. Yeah, I think so. Hey, Joyot. What's up, buddy? How are you? Good to see you, dude. Heralds aren't useless. They just can't trigger off each other now? Oh. Every other build last season was just stacking heralds, and that had to go. Yeah, the unfortunate reality is like nerfs suck. They suck. But when you're this big and mechanically complex, they have to do it. Like if they don't, just like that guy said, like every build will just start using the same thing if they don't nerf it. And that's boring. I mean, like, that's no fun when you feel like you have to use a skill because it's so good. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I'd rather do something else, but this is just so powerful. You know? Like that's not a great feeling. So it sucks, but I kind of get it. Why not instead just make the other skills better? Because the problem is when you just make other skills better, that's when you start throwing off the entire balance of the world. Buff everything is not a workable approach because you have to remember there's two things that have to work. The player's power versus the power of the world. And if you just buff everything, then all of a sudden all of this starts getting completely out of whack. And then you're having to like fine tune that. And then you're back to fine tuning this. And then you're just back to where you started. Then it's just like, why'd you buff everything if you just had to buff all the enemies to buff them up to that? So it's not really feasible. Like there's a reason that players over and over say, why don't you just buff everything? There's a reason that devs don't do that. And they continually don't do it. It's because it's not really a feasible outcome. You can't just buff everything. That's why they call it balancing and not just one-way power creeps, you know? You have to balance everything. That's a lot of stuff, but none of it's very good. Yeah, it's too bad. Yeah, and as one chubby bunny just said, which is a very good point. Yeah.
At CohhCarnage, a good mention is that buffing enemies is a quick way to lose casuals.
Yep. And you, unfortunately, if you take the just buff everything approach, you have to eventually buff the enemies, or the game is no fun to play too, right? You have to have a challenge. So that's the inevitable outcome of a buff everything move. All right. Let's keep moving down here. Grab an int node so we have a little bit of int so we can use some early game stuff. You can always play around and change that later as we need to. What's a pelt mantle? Is that a helmet? Oh no, it's body armor. The challenge becomes don't get hit once. Yeah, just don't get hit, noob.
Stop the wound.
Cool. Can't leave this zone until we find the loot. PS Fanatic, well said. Skill issue. Insert smug dumbass noises. I like it. Spear field up. I'm enjoying the cold bleed so far. Nice. I haven't done any of the cold stuff with this yet. Oh, what was that? There we go. Really, Aberash? Seems a bit much. It's on all the standard stuff since I've been gone. Pokelarix, welcome back, Mr. Cozy Streams. Thanks, buddy. It's good to be back. It was a great vacation, but man, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I missed you guys. I did. Just my daily gaming with y'all. Thanks, Wolfbane. Dude, trip was amazing. The trip was amazing. It was much needed, and it was amazing. It was so good for the kids, dude. Every one of the kids said by far it was their favorite trip. And we've been on a lot of vacations recently. And they were all just super infatuated with it. It was awesome. Have a bit of streaming withdrawal. Actually, you know what?
Bleed out.
It was fine. 12 years, man. I've been doing this 12 years as of yesterday, actually. And this is one of the first trips where I just had 0 issues with not streaming. I think not only have y'all of a community really been supportive of it, which has been wildly helpful, but like the second channel thing has helped, and like all the positive reinforcement from you guys has helped. It was just awesome. Also, I saw a lot of you guys while I was out, so that was great. But no, it was awesome. And we're probably going to go back later this year, maybe. But yeah, it was a great disconnect. A great disconnect. Next time, take a month off. Maybe one day. We'll see. Maybe one day.
Die, beast.
But not doing that right now. Yeah. 12 years yesterday. Yep. April 4th, 2013 is when I first started streaming in earnest on Twitch. We'll probably do like a 12 years on Twitch, like little party tomorrow. And maybe do a big giveaway at the end of it.
No doubt.
It'll be fun. Actually, we'll probably do that on Monday, my first like full day back. Yeah. Let's do that on Monday. Wakiki Smoke with the 93 months. Thank you, dude. What kind of giveaway are you going to do? Probably give away a computer. So if you're a $10 or $25 sub, you will be automatically entered into that giveaway tomorrow, even if you're here or not. So make sure to check your email tomorrow afternoon.
No wound.
Or, no, actually, I'm sorry. Monday afternoon. We're going to do it Monday. Let's do it Monday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a very suspect barrel. Oh. We'll take it. Okay. Monday afternoon Eastern time. Yep. It'll be an in-channel giveaway, but we'll make it a community giveaway, so the double sub and epic subs are automatically included. Did you get a chance to go into nature? Do you mean like... I mean, we went to all the parks. We went to Animal Kingdom, which was pretty naturey and awesome.
You found my loot. I think I should...
Yeah, Animal Kingdom was freaking amazing,
Aye.
dude.
These tired ears could use
It seems shadows haunt us both. It is good to see you.
There's no nature at Disney. No, they do a pretty good job of having like a lot of nature all over the place, I'd say.
Any that catch your eye.
They do pretty well with that.
Another for my collection.
No!
Thank you.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to disenchant it. Darn it. Rude. Why do I have all this white stuff? When did I pick all this stuff up?
It is good to see you.
I don't like
to
white
hold on
things,
to it,
chat.
so I will treasure it.
Racist.
Bye.
Let's put this away. We're not anywhere near. Yeah, we're not anywhere near what I need for this, so we'll just wait on that for now.
Care to take a look at my...
Just buy it back? I don't believe
None
in
of
buying
it's
back.
junk.
When I make a
Trust me.
problem, I deal with it. When I make a mistake. Let's do... Can we do one more spear? That was a terrible decision. I regret everything.
Not bad.
Anyway.
Remember us when you're famous, eh?
Up you there. Okay, let's go to... Okay, we'll go to the next area first. Beautiful. All right, we're actually not super far from this. It's going pretty quick. Heck yeah. Out of curiosity, says Dink, does the double sub also work? Yep. If you are a grandfathered web sub, it absolutely still works. You can't even get those anymore. But if you still have an active sub on it, yep, it absolutely still works. Absolutely. Trixon, thank you for the sub, dude. Appreciate it, bud. If you didn't mind the heat, Busch Gardens is a Florida native favorite over Disney on average. Oh, Busch Gardens is awesome, dude. Yeah, love Busch Gardens. In fact, we're doing, I think we're doing the Busch Gardens Festival of Light thing over the holiday this year. Which that thing's amazing. Yep. Did you do the safari in Animal Kingdom? We absolutely did. We absolutely did. How about sub to this one and the Cohh one? Yep, that counts too. Yep, if you have a $5 sub here and on my other channel, that's that then you are auto entered. Let me verify that. I'm 90% certain, but yeah. There we go. What build am I doing? Whichever one I come up with. Yeah, I figured Barrett. Yeah, that's actually been, I think that's actually been turned on since we had the channel. So you are totally good if you're subbed to both channels. Yep. And again, just to be clear, that's only for auto entry. You do not need to be a sub to enter the computer giveaway. You'll just need to be here when we do it on Monday. You do not need to be a sub for anything on this channel. It's just auto entry if you're not here. Little perk. Yeah. Is there anything else we want to do here? I think we'll do this. I think we're good to go though.
Got my fingers crossed.
I feel like this is different. They may have changed that a while ago, but that's way different from when I did it last. Hell yeah, give me that. Sorry, Lena. Yeah. They don't spawn faster now. They spawn slower. When you used to do it, it would just take a second and then all the enemies would appear. And now when you click on it, there's like a fog and then they kind of slowly spawn in. So I think they probably did that to make it so people don't get one shot like they used to. Maybe that's always been here. Oh, chat is saying no, it is faster. Oh, am I just ridiculous? Maybe it's ridiculous. Before it was a group pause, another group pause. Now they're actually spawning faster. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. This patch took the power fantasy out of the ARPG and it makes me sad. That's, I completely see where you're coming from with that. And I wonder, by saying that, I wonder if they want PoE 2 to be the more brutal game and PoE 1 to be like the power fantasy game. Maybe that's the angle they're going with. Huh. Because I don't know. I personally like, this is a different flavor for sure, but I love this style of flavor. Like, I love how slow it is and it's much more methodical and you're not just sprinting around all the time. Like, I don't mind this at all. This is a flavor of ice cream I enjoy. PoE 1 also has Ruthless mode. That's true, but in a lot of ways, Ruthless mode could have been a dry run for PoE 2. Or at least some of the characteristics of it. And, of course, like people in chat are saying, the power fantasy is still there. It's just, clearly from the last patch, we can see that they want to manage it. They want it to be managed. Yeah. Dang. We're getting a lot of 4 gems. I need more support gems, dude. I'm going to save some of these 4 gems for our inevitable Merc run that we're doing. How did Merc do with this last patch, by the way, chat? Did Merc come out okay, or did it get nerfed too? I think I want to try a Merc crossbow user. Yeah. You got new Ascendancy this patch? Oh, cool. Really? Yeah, we found a really nice level 10 yellow crossbow. And whenever this character dies, I think we're going to reroll a Merc and go crossbow with it. See how we like it. It's going to be fun.
Bleach to dry. Need a moment.
Woo. Jeez. dangerous in there.